Good morning, everyone. I'm Carolyn Perry, intuitive reader, healer, past life regression therapist. And I'm here to do the weekly reading for this week, from April 22nd to the 29th of 2004. And I'm going to use the Tarot of Dragons by Sean Mackenzie to start with. Hope you're doing well, and I appreciate you joining me. Really enjoying having everyone here, getting a chance to connect. I'm really enjoying the comments and hearing from you, getting your feedback. It's very it's really fun to see our little group growing each day and getting to know each of you a little bit more through your comments. So let's see, this week, what do we have coming up this week? I'm using, I'm using the dragon deck. I love this dragon deck. It's so beautiful. So it looks like we're kind of coming out of this is the Nine of Swords. This is that kind of a little bit of worry, kind of having difficulty sleeping, that kind of like angst that we can get into when we're trying to figure things out and trying to understand things. So because this is the first card, I feel like this is something that we're moving out of a bit. We have the Emperor. So the Emperor can be a very strong, clear, kind of divine masculine that's around you, or that's that's you, that you're stepping into, if the masculine is how you identify. But it also feels to me like we always have our divine masculine part of us, right? So this is the part that when we start to feel more confident and more capable of making things happen in our world. So the divine feminine, or the feminine part of us, is the part that's that intuitive knowing, that little voice that tells us, or gut feeling that tells us to move in a certain direction. The divine masculine part of us is the part that's taking action in that. So there may be some opportunities to take some action or move forward in a way that you've been feeling guided to do this week. Or you might have the divine masculine energy come around you this week, and you'll feel more connected in that way. The Ace of Cups, which is an opportunity to connect from the heart. And again, this can be about something that we love doing, that we're connecting, or moving into a place of being more centered in love and what it is that makes us feel held and loved. But combination of the Emperor with the Ace of Cups, it could be some movement toward some new beginning in a relationship, with someone who is coming toward you, the divine masculine that's coming toward you, if you're a divine feminine kind of waiting for that. My sense, honestly, is that this is more about moving into, how do you find those things that serve you, that offer you love, that support you, that make you feel good, that where you're almost taking actions to do things that bring love to you. So when we take, a lot of times in our lives, I think both masculine and feminine, but I really feel like this is because we're talking about the divine masculine. This is the part of really listening to that divine feminine aspect. So there's probably a lot of divine feminines that I'm talking to right now, that it's difficult sometimes to just take time out for you and nurture yourself and give to yourself in the way that you love. So that you feel loved. And the first part of opening up to receive that divine masculine in the physical is to take action, our divine masculine within us taking action to support us and to give to us what it is that we love. So I feel like this is just in my intuition around this card, is that this is more about how do you take time out for you? How do you love yourself? How do you make time for yourself? And one of the things that I'm a therapist as well, and one of the things that I often assign my clients to do is take 15 minutes. Take 15 minutes out of the day each day to do something that's just for you. And could be you're at the grocery store and you buy yourself a bouquet of flowers, or you make a phone call to a really nice friend in the afternoon just to have a nice conversation, or take a long bubble bath, or go sit out under the stars, or just meditate for 15 minutes. But doing something each day that's about you, that's allowing to open your heart to receive love, to you're loving yourself first, and then then it's opening up for more. That's the sense that I get for this week, is it's more about how do we open up to receive the love that we're wanting. But we do have the Page of Cups. So there's a chance too that you might be starting to see someone coming toward you that's going to be offering you a connection, a loving expression, a way of receiving, some playful time. So these are nice cards. And then we end with the Ace of Wands, which is a passionate new beginning. So there are a couple aces here. I'm cautiously anticipating that there's opportunities here for all of you to have some new opportunities to connect, to receive, to have what it is that your heart is calling to you. Cautious because intuitively I feel like I don't want to say that this is necessarily someone showing up and that there's someone that's, your divine partner is coming in. That's not necessarily what I'm feeling. This feels more to me like you're allowing yourself to feel the passion in your life, to give to yourself the things that you're kind of desiring and wanting, and the things that would make you happy. You're making time for that and you're giving it to yourself. I feel that's more what this is about, but certainly with two aces and beautiful aces, where there's about opening your heart and stepping into your passion, there's certainly the opportunity or the chance for a certain part of the collective that this could be about the divine masculine showing up, since it is the Emperor that came up first. Or at least having some kind of communication with them, or some kind of connecting that's fun with the Page of Cups. So let's get an oracle card today to finish. And I'm doing the Mystical Wisdom. Again, I know my mirroring is backwards on my thing. It's the Mystical Wisdom cards by Josephine Wall. Oh, I love the owl. Owl is my totem. This is the owl card. Can you see it? These are beautiful cards. They're really beautiful. Follow your intuition. How cool is that? I love it when the oracle cards match what the reading says. And well, they usually do, but a lot of times like when they're right on, and it's just so fun. I was guided a long time ago when I was doing readings for groups and reading at psychic fairs. I was guided a long time ago to end my readings with an oracle card. And in the beginning, when I didn't quite understand cards as much as I do now, I was just kind of blown away when I do a reading and I get all these cards and these messages, and then the oracle card just mirrored it. Now I just expect it. Okay, so the owl card. You hold within you some qualities and traits of the owl. You may have fine-tuned your intuitive abilities, that sense of inner knowing, or you may have become strong-willed, perceptive, and wise. Learn from the silence of the owl's spirit, which often offers lessons of stealth and poise in in our everyday lives. If you are about to take on a new business venture or let go of some part of your life that no longer is relevant, it is important that you become more observant. You cannot fool the owl, as he is aware of his surroundings at all times. With this message, you can follow your goals to prosperity and heed these qualities to live your life of your dreams. And they give you a mantra: I am wise and intuitive. I follow my inner wisdom to prosperity. So yeah, I think that especially with this talking about, kind of following your guidance so that you can get to where you want to be with prosperity. I think that's a piece of this too, is this listening to that intuition, taking action on it, which is the emperor part, the masculine, divine masculine part, and watching for those new opportunities that are coming to be able to open up to having more of what you love and what fulfills you and what is your passion. Where does your passion lie? So I feel like this is a time, this week is more about how do you give to yourself? How do you take time to give to yourself what it is that you're wanting? How do you love yourself? How do you support yourself? And I believe that from that place is where we call in that divine partner who is going to be able to give that to us as well, match us in that, because you're matching that energy from within. It'll show up from without. Okay. Thank you so much for showing up, for listening to the reading. I love any feedback that you want to offer in the comments. You subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're interested in a personal reading, the information is in the description box as far as how to get a hold of me, and email, or even if you just want to have some information about past life regression healing that I offer, certainly reach out. And I will be back this week with a little bit more. I'm going to try, I think at the end of the week, to do some of the astrological readings for the week, for the month. So let's see how that goes. All right. I appreciate you being here. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.